And we are back. Hello. We seem to have gained a viewer while we were on break. Yeah. Welcome to Echoes of Aedalon. Sir Hammerfell and Solera just finished their watch. Solera will talk anyone's ear off. This green screen keeps making it look like my teeth are falling out. I gotta fix this. But now Sir Hammerfell is not back.
It's true. Hammerfell has returned to the void.
All we have now is Francis. Francis, where is Sir Hammerfell gone? I didn't even close my window. Where did I put? Lights are being really fun. Can't get over this green screen. I've got the D&D Beyond theme song from Critical Role stuck in my head now. Got the perfect warlock, weapons and supplies. Need to write a theme song. Now it's stuck in your head. Sam Riegel and his catchy songs. Now you're ready to kick some butt in a mine shaft full of gnolls. It's D&D. D&D.
Where is the Hammerfell?
Where is he? He said he was going to feed some dogs.
He fell. The hammer fell.
Doesn't Critical Role usually finish around this time? Maybe a little more.
Oh no, they go on for like hours. No, they go on for like 4 hours.
Yeah, so do we.
And they just started at 10 Eastern.
Yeah, this is like their typical like break period.
Yeah, this is their break period too.
They just take a 20-minute break.
Yeah,
I think it
would be a long break.
I thought they'd finish at like 11, but I'm watching campaign 2, so.
I think the Vecna fight was the longest episode. I want to say.
In campaign 2?
In campaign 1.
Oh, I haven't seen campaign 1. I'm working on 2.
The fight with the White Dragon and the Tomb Takers was the longest episode.
Maybe. Hold on, let's look up. Critical Role's longest episode.
The last episode of campaign 2.
The last one?
Yeah. No, it's campaign 1.
How long is that episode?
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm reading this wrong. No, Unfinished Business from episode 100 of episode 1 is second. I'm thinking of Vecna the Ascended, which is the third, which was 5 hours 44 minutes. The last episode of campaign 2 was 7 hours.
Yeah, it was long. It was
7.
long.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
That was going to take me forever to get through.
Fawn Farewell's episode 1 of season 2. 7 hours and 2 minutes.
I like that we're live streaming our D&D campaign on a Thursday night, and we're literally just talking about Critical Role.
We're waiting for Hammerfell, but if it
waiting on someone,
we get things moving. I don't know how long feeding dogs is going to take. We can go ahead.
I mean, I'm good. I just think it's funny.
Yeah. But just so we can get moving, I'll say, Hammerfell will wake Stinian up. Do you have to go into your trance at this moment?
Yeah, Solera's gonna do her trance.
Alright. And you'll be woken up by Hammerfell being like, "Oh, Stinian, it's time to get to work on your ambitions of the night."
Simon's like face down in like the seat, like snoring very loudly.
Hammerfell's mimicking Finn for some reason.
That's not even close to
Why
Finn.
is my green screen being funny?
I'll never know.
I'm gonna figure this thing out. It's my first time with it. Work.
But he'll probably take a prod or two before he gets up and goes on a watch.
All right.
And we'll see how that goes because they only go gray all the time.
I return.
Oh,
You woke signing up.
he's back.
Oh, I did.
How are your dogs?
Francis will help you with your watch.
Oh, thank you, Francis. In fact, actually, no, Francis, after you.
You want him to take?
I'm helping Francis. Listen well. -2 versus a horse. What is the horse got?
What is the horse's perception?
+1.
Yeah, it's better than -2. You want to? You want me to roll?
Francis rolls awful all the time.
Officially lessons.
Go ahead.
Okay, so I guess I'll roll.
Okay.
Okay. Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Well, 18, but I rolled, but
Yeah. Well, you rolled, so.
I did roll.
Yeah,
I
you
did
got
roll.
first.
So
As you keep an eye out on the night as it passes, you attempt to keep a close eye on everything. Slowly, your eyes drift down, and you sort of sleep for a little bit, and you wake up about 2 hours away from dawn. At which point, you realize Solyra is currently in her trance. Everyone else is sleeping and has done a watch. Somebody needs to stay up 2 hours and finish the watch.
so I'm gonna bite the bullet and do it.
Oh,
This will mean you won't get a long rest,
he can.
as it
He
is
can wake
4
up
hours.
Solyra. She.
And
Well, we can just
Metagame.
wait an extra 2 hours,
You
take
may.
a little nap, and then
Yeah.
So we'll
Well-
just take a little 2 hours to do it. But yeah, that's fine.
give me a
Like we
moment.
take an extra
Suddenly, I
2
remember why we
hours
didn't do it in pairs
cover-
before.
to cover the watch, and then also just rest an extra 2 hours to get in that little bit of little sleep.
We'll have a
Or I
late
can
morning.
I can sleep on the way. I can sleep on the way, guys.
You could sleep on the way to Hendrix.
It's like I'm in the car already. The Cungadero, I mean. Also, I finished leveling up.
Nice.
I
It
can
took me a
cast
minute.
Fireball 3 times now.
I can cast Fireball
Whoa.
3 times.
Yeah, can't Sonya just sleep in the carriage?
On the way to Hendrix, you may, but when the morning starts, even if you do start late morning, it needs to be 8 hours, not interrupted.
Ah,
But
Dude,
I mean,
just so like when you start, you won't have the long rests. But you know, you could
when we get to Hendrix
he
in
can just
2
doze
hours,
off
can
in
I
the
finish it?
Cungadero.
Smile.
yeah, hey, when you get to Hendrix,
Okay.
I'll say you won't start, but you could like start to sleep in the first bit of the morning, and then by the time you get to Hendrix, it will have been a long rest.
Okay.
Poor Sonya.
Sounds good. All right. So he'll just grit and bear it, and then we
All right.
use Francis's.
All right.
roll.
Have Francis roll a. Well, does Francis does Francis also need to sleep?
Yeah, he needs a rest.
Just leaving
Fuck my
Sonya by
life.
himself.
Okay, you know what? Leave the sad man to his own
he got-
devices.
Honestly-
He's got this covered, guys. He's got this covered,
You can
guys.
wake up Solyra if you want.
He's got this covered, guys, because he's the best.
Solyra
He's keeping himself awake because
has
he's
most
like
of her
counting
spell
like the six.
slots.
He's like keeping himself asleep he's keeping himself awake this time by like every minute, just like casting, just reminding himself he's the best. Casting guidance and
All right.
just staring at his funny screen,
Aww.
keeping mainly an ear out more than anything.
All right. I will say at this moment and throughout this entire night, the screen has not been working.
Ooh.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, Sineam.
Well, he doesn't try to plug anything into it, so he's just gonna.
It holds the blood of a non-believer.
He's going.
Oh!
He's just gonna stare at it.
In any regard, if you're like doing like the strange slide thing, it's just in general. But if you aren't interacting it in that way, then you wouldn't know. But if that's fine.
he's just staring at it.
I will actually say, due to the fact that you somewhat fell asleep during your 2-hour watch before, you will get the full 8 hours and long rest in the morning. Have long rest in the morning.
Yay!
Okay.
Good job falling asleep on watch,
Look
Sineam.
through your watch.
And the rest of your watch somehow goes without any issue, and the sun begins to rise over the eastern horizon, and the rest of everyone else comes to consciousness.
Everyone sleep all right. Everyone here in one piece, and remember everyone that's here.
Yes.
Looks like one piece.
Roll a whiz. No, I'm joking.
No. Good morning.
Good morning.
How does Sineam look?
Fucking exhausted. He doesn't seem very pleased that we somehow we've been going at this for like a week now, and we somehow decided we'll change it up, even though we don't have enough people to change it up. But he doesn't say anything.
Well, we are close to Hendrix.
Hammerfell.
Wait.
Say we get
Seems
on
a
the
bit-
road.
Oh, can you all hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Hammerfell seems a bit confused. He's like looking around. He's like looking at his hands.
Are you
And then
alright?
there's, like a brief spark of electricity zaps
Oh.
between two of his fingers.
Oh,
So
So?
Hammerfell?
I think I'm quite all right.
What was the...
I,
I cast a minor illusion to imitate the electricity between the fingers.
I had a vision from Bjorn last night.
That's wonderful.
He told me things that I needed to hear.
Well, congratulations.
Oh, thank you. I believe I'm on the right track. What I need to be doing.
That's wonderful. I hope that means we are also on the right track.
I believe so. I believe that you all are helping me reach that goal, whatever that goal may be.
Well, I am pleased to see your faith being rewarded, Sir Hammerfell.
As
And
am
I
I.
am inclined to agree with Mr. Lyra that we should get on our way, though we approach with caution, as we don't exactly rightly know what it is we're riding into.
Yes, of course.
Goodness.
And it could be a dangerous place at this point.
mm-hmm.
So, Lyra, honey, you ride in the cart with Sineam. Me and Hammerfell will be on the outside.
Alright.
One moment. I believe that I can attempt something. And he'll take off his like chainmail, the front of it. And take out one of his remaining throwing hammer that he has. The other one is at the gravesite of Francis. And he takes out the smith's tools and begins to hammer away at some pieces of the metal, of like scrap metal and pieces that he has, and the metal shifts and melds itself kind of of its own will. Shut up. and it attaches itself to the chainmail, and it begins to glow and shimmer with this light red and yellow energy.
What did you
Has-
do?
Bjorn has gifted me with some knowledge of the craft of Smith's tools, and I believe that I have enhanced my armament in some way.
Wonderful.
I'll see if it holds up. As I use the first level feature of Forge Domain Cleric to enhance a piece of armor.
That was very nice. I'm glad we have a
Now
cleric.
Excuse you.
You're a sorcerer.
I'm close enough.
The Holy Soli.
The holy foley.
Boom. +1 chainmail, baby.
Let's go.
Solera's gonna get in the carriage in her usual seat when she's not riding up front and kind of tuck herself into the corner with her notebook.
Signing out of respect for Solera this time will not smoke
Thank you.
on the ride. As the rats apparently infest our Cargadero.
Sorry.
Is that a dog
That's
toy?
my dog. Yeah. They're fucking loud.
They're real
All
funny.
right.
I was like, who's making rat sounds in the microphone?
No,
But that's a
my
different
fucking-
campaign.
My dogs.
Mm.
All right, head into Hendrix.
Yes.
All right. Within the 2 hours, you slowly begin to see as the forest begins to almost intersect to a point, almost being a complete wall before you pass a certain amount of it, barely fitting the cart between these two trees that nearly intersect the forest. You pass it and you behold the city of Hendrix. It's difficult to see from outside the walls, but you can make out a few rather tall buildings that scale up into the sky from what appears to be the left side of the city beyond the wooden gates. The wood is planked wood that is stacked vertically to a point about 10 feet up, going around the entirety of your periphery, going to the edges of it, and then continuing onward. There is what appears to be a gatehouse where two plate-mailed guards appear to be standing. Upon their chests is the sign, is the V of the Vendershire stands, and they stand with spears at their side. These helmets are a typical knight helm, closed at the moment, but enough space is allowed for their eyes to see through. Do you approach?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kind of right up ahead in front of the cart and say, good morning.
State your business.
We're travelers here to take up a job in Hendrix.
Look at each other. You got your papers?
Living in the Vendershire stands, do I know if papers are a common thing? Or is this new?
Doesn't ring a bell with you.
Do I have my papers? I have my scroll of pedigree.
You would have yours. If Hammerfell allows time for you to catch up.
I also have a scroll of pedigree.
You may present it if you like.
I'll
Oh, yeah.
present those.
Yeah,
All right.
you are.
Sort of looks at them for a bit flippantly. Right, everything's up to code. Screw with you.
Oh, thank you. Are they waving the whole cart through?
Open the doors.
I always wondered what the point of those was.
They're just like genealogy trees.
Slowly, these large doors bisected vertically begin to slowly open, and you hear the clicking of what appears to be a crank as these you can see up top these large chains attached to the top of the door slowly begin to pull the doors apart, pulling them inward and apart. And as it opens, you could see the huge, in comparison to Finette, city of Hendrix. There is the road slowly goes from this not really paved but cleared road to a cobblestoned road that is made up of various chunks of different stones along with the various stones beneath it. To the right is a huge sprawl of housing upon immediate entry to the city. Straight ahead is a large, what appears to be a park. Various benches sprawled throughout it. There is a large lake set within it. And then to the left is a bunch of businesses. You can see many different carriages parked in a lot, along with many steed being tended to about this area, along with many different tall towering buildings that rise up, one of which is a clock tower that indicates the time as 11:42 a.m. at the moment. And there are various people all running around, whether it be they're carrying various objects and like trying to get somewhere, or whether they're walking with groups trying to find a good place to eat. The town is full of life and energy.
Well, this is lovely.
Yes. Quite a busy city.
I suppose wasn't picturing something quite this metropolitan, so I suppose I was picturing a smaller town like Finette rather than an actual bona fide city.
Is that all right?
I believe it is. It also means that the ratio of potentially hidden enemies is far lower than I had originally envisioned.
Right.
I was envisioning a small town overrun rather than a handful of individuals in a large city.
Well, that's a relief, isn't it? Sort of.
Yes, no. Easier for them to hide in such a big crowd.
That's what I was thinking.
Could be any one of them.
I say we stick together.
No,
You got it. Let's try and find some lodging.
Of course. Don't like the music.
You're
We like-
looking for a tavern?
Park the carriage and walk around, yeah.
Yeah, we're looking for stables first.
All right.
Do we get temp HP from food?
Oh yeah, we didn't do breakfast.
Was food cooked?
No.
Breakfast would have been cooked, yes.
All right. Sure. You could get 5 temporary hit points.
Yay!
Just to be clear, Salira, you the ones from yesterday don't carry over.
Oh yeah,
so.
I had already used them because I got
Oh yeah.
I got messed up by the doppelganger. But thank you anyway.
As you approach the stable that was just plainly evident, that is nearest the entrance to Finette, you see what appears to be a rather large set person, probably around 11, 12 feet tall.
Oh shit.
Huge build, in terms of muscularity, and they have a big pot belly. They probably notice you approach on the carriage, and as you turn around, you're greeted by this ogre in various draped robes that fall over this person as he waves at you with a big toothy grin.
Oh yeah.
Hello. You guys trying to find somewhere to put those horses?
Monster? Yes, I believe we are.
We can put them here if you give us money.
I love
Oh,
this guy.
we have the coin to provide.
All right, that's very good. So if you want to bring the horses over here, I can pick them up and put them over in the place where they go.
Oh, yes, of course. How much would that be?
If you want us the horses, it's just 10 of the yellow ones. And if you want if you want to do the car, it's 11 of the yellow ones. For it's just like it's until you want to take them away.
Oh, all right. I'll fish out 10 gold or 11 gold, and then hand them over to him.
As you go and place them in this giant hand, it's like your hand makes up about half of his palm. As you place this 11 gold, he says, "All right," and he opens this huge sack where he just like that is attached to his belly, and he opens it up and sticks his entire hand in there and like shakes his hand so that just the general dampness of his hand doesn't cause these tiny gold coins to stick to him, and they jingle into the bag where you hear the sound of metal clashing against metal. This isn't his first sale of the day, and he says, "All right, do you want the horses here or over there?" And there's a rather arid pit or not pit fenced off area that is more associated for those who don't need to drink water constantly. You see within there are a couple of camels, and the other one is mostly filled with horses, and there is plenty more grass as well as various hay stacked up for both of them.
In the grassy field, if you would.
Yeah, right. The grass.
If you could take good care of them, they are very important to us.
Okay, as he grabs each of them with one hand and puts them in. He puts them in their place. They like fuss around for a bit, but it's a very gentle pickup before
guy.
this person places it into the grassy field area. What about that one? And referring to like your horses. Yeah, I thought you wanted to put that one in too.
Oh, yes, him as well.
Alright, yeah.
If you could take good care of them, that would be wonderful. And I will hand him an extra 12 gold.
Oh, you already gave me money.
Oh yes, this is just insurance to make sure that they are well kept.
I love this guy so much.
I don't know what that means, but we'll take more money.
He's so honest. I love him.
Pulls the same number, shakes the gold into the bag before putting Francis on the other side of the fence as well. And he says, is nobody in there, right? Pointing to the cart.
Oh, sign in. I believe you'll have to walk from here.
Fine. Get out. See who we've been talking to and go, oh.
Hi, Ian.
Hello.
I give him a slightly hesitant curtsy.
My name's Trick.
Sure is.
Trick?
Alright. Trick. I need to use two hands for this one.
He did not name them Shrek.
If you had, I would be upset.
I wouldn't.
You don't have a Scottish accent.
He grabs the cart with both hands and places it fairly neatly next to others in a row.
Glad I got my stuff out there.
Alright, you can come pick him up whenever you want.
Well, I suppose they are safe within his Large hands.
Hmm.
Where to next?
Good question.
Brandy,
I'd
wasn't
say
there
we-
something you wanted to purchase here?
Oh, yes.
There was, and I believe that has to do a little bit with our job as well, since they are friends and associates. However, I think perhaps finding some lodging and staying at least this evening here would be prudent first before we do any shopping and such.
All right. Are there any inns around?
Definitely. Go ahead and make a perception check. What kind of inn are you looking for specifically? High scale, mid scale, low scale?
Like not
I'm
high
I'm
scale, but
looking-
somewhere nice.
I'm looking for a higher scale.
Me
All right.
too.
You can both go ahead and roll for perception.
Ah, good.
19 if I'm getting an advantage.
I'll say, given the fact that you're just looking around, just in general, having not in a particular rush, and it's just sort of out onto the street. I'll let you have that.
Yay!
You could roll again with advantage, or you could roll again to make it advantage.
Oh, I got the 11 and the 19.
It's true.
That's what I rolled.
You never know.
Nice.
You do know.
All right. Let me open this doc real quick. All right. As you take a brief prance about the more business-oriented side of Hendrix, you make your way across a bunch of different buildings, seeing a fair amount of taverns, and you're able to identify kind of the general luxurious value of each of them. One of which appears to be a rather low end scale one called Arendale's, and there's a big sign on this wooden building. More of a Western style sort of saloon to this.
Matches Brandy's
this
aesthetic.
particular building. However, on the building there is a big circular sign that has a typical stout of beer posted onto it, and there is a big no symbol through it. It's a red circle with a line through it.
What?
No ale.
Ah, interesting.
Hopefully they take you in.
Continuing
In
on,
reference to Brandy.
there is
Why wouldn't they? She was a paying customer, yeah?
Because she's Brand. Never mind.
I don't get it.
I also look at Sinean in confusion.
The joke is she's named after a drink. Anyways,
Oh no, they won't let Temple in there.
there is a probably about another instance in probably about good 2,000 feet away from the other one.
Oh, I get it. It's because her name is Brandy. Yes, that's very, very clever.
The general style of a hobbit home. There is a strewn across the sign on the front reads the Underground Inn, owned by underneath it says owned proudly by Terry and Oon.
This looks cute.
Does seem to have quite a bit of cozy and comfort feel to it.
Ceiling's
Like-
like a blow.
It's so little.
Might be a little bit more agreeable than the atmosphere of the other one, so why not?
What's the name of the place?
The Underground Inn.
How was the fall?
How do you spell that?
God. In is 2 N's.
No.
Got
It's
him.
not that.
Roast.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Just gonna
Yeah,
not have the
well,
name in my notes. It's fine.
We'll walk in there.
All right. As you walk in, what appears to be a rather small building descends downward with stairs about a solid 12 feet to make the ceilings about that much in height. As you look around this sort of entryway room, to the left, you manage to see a bar that is set with about a dozen stools, long wooden bar set across hefty wood in front of what appears to be another open kitchen. There appear to be many people in there. At the counter right in front of you, directly in front of you, you see a halfling. Sorry, Justin.
Copyright.
You see,
Copywritten.
you
Now
see
we're taking it.
you say a halfling with very poofy, afro-like gray hair, general peasant clothing, particularly green shirt, writing in a rather large ledger book. As he notices you come in, he says, hello. Welcome to the Underground Inn. How can I help you today?
We were looking for rooms for tonight, perhaps longer.
Well, you've come to the right place. Sort of scoots closer to you. I'm filling in for the person who normally runs this place, but I mean we're ilk, so that's fine, you know. I do recommend if you're getting a room, get a rather large suites that would befit you all.
Is that individual rooms or are they multiples to one?
There are individual rooms, but I definitely recommend you get a large suite that can take all of you.
That we could all stay in. That would fit us all.
Yes.
I see. Yes. That sounds doable. How much are those per night?
Very quickly looks through the ledger before
This dude's
closing
like
and sending.
sketch me out. An insight check to
Go
see
ahead
if
and make an insight check.
I also will insight check.
Go ahead.
Fucking fuck, I can't roll for shit.
I got a 16.
I got an 11.
I will say
Come on,
Samara.
I'm actually proficient in this one. God damn it.
Brandy, you see what you think is a shrewd businessman trying to get people to spend more money. However, Slyra, there appears to be, as you delve deeper into what this person might be trying to do, it seems to be more than just trying to make money. And that is driven even further when he closes the ledger book and puts it down and says, call it a silver per night. I should introduce myself. I am name is written somewhere.
That's
name,
quite an odd name.
my name is Sir Emerald Hike.
Hike? Like to go on a hike?
Yes.
Is Rachel, not Solera, asking that?
Yes. I am the mayor of this town and occasionally fill in when people are absent for various reasons.
You're the mayor?
Well,
You smile.
Working at a tavern?
certainly
just
a way
for-
to get to know the people.
Yes, indeed.
Quite personable.
Yes. Sometimes people get sick, or his smile drops as he looks at you with a concerned look. Other things can occur.
Like
But
what?
we should celebrate your arrival. Where are you from?
We're from around.
I get
All
to
over
know.
the place. We just journeyed here from Finnet.
Very good. That's a rather small place in comparison to this. You all travel around often. What do you do? For a living, I should suppose.
I'm a traveling knight, and my companions are not gonna usher to you.
Just wave.
I give him a very hesitant curtsy.
Brandy slow blinks at him.
We're so personable.
What do you all do?
We are travelers.
Yes. More or less.
All right.
You're the mayor. You should know problems besetting the town. Any issues as of late?
Takes a very hesitant look around. His eyes trail for a bit, looking just in all directions before saying, "Nope, no, absolutely no problems at all. Everything has been wonderful, especially for the past few days."
Insight check.
Go
Do you
ahead.
need to?
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm also rolling insight.
Okay.
But do you, though?
Yes.
Did you just say I'm not gay?
I said, but do you, though? What?
How did you get that? What the
Where,
fuck?
are your ears clogged?
I don't know. Probably.
Something
Okay.
definitely
Mm.
seems off. He puts the key down onto the table.
Thank
Says,
you.
Anyway, I've got a matter to attend to, so if you don't mind, and he will slip into the room behind him where there's a door. The door sort of it looks like he intended to close it, but didn't quite push with enough force, so the door remains somewhat ajar. A crack, but the crack is
Ajar.
facing the wall.
How high are all the doorways in this place? You said it's like a halfling establishment.
As I said, this place is befit for it seems to be any kind of people. It's the design and style is that of halfling make, but the height is meant to befit any guests as to not turn away, customers that are willing to pay.
Okay.
Well, I suppose we should take a look at this suite he was so insistent upon.
Sure.
Yes, but I
Let's-
think that perhaps he knows something that we don't.
Let's see. I head up to the room.
All right. You actually need to delve a bit deeper underground to get to the room.
I thought you were gonna say roll a dex save.
Need you to roll a dex save, and then a strength save, and then a death save.
As
In
you all
no
make it
particular order.
underneath the ground, there is many doors set here. However, yours is set. All the rooms seem to be set on the same level. However, yours is set at the back of this area. As you open the door and push it open, this is an incredibly lavish room. There are about 6 queen-size beds in here. Appears to be as a suite. One big open room with 2 rather large bathrooms. There is a huge curtain covering the ceiling with 2 pulley ropes. It's covering the center, about a 10 by 10 foot area of the center of the ceiling. There are 2 pulley ropes near it, and each of the queen size beds is canopied with various colors, all the primaries, and there are large rugs strewn about. There is large tables with chairs set upon them. This is an incredibly large and lavish room.
1 silver.
Yes.
What do I know about the economics here?
You just know this is worth probably about 20 to 25 golden night.
Cynian's money symbol. Money tingling. Money tingles. This doesn't add up.
It certainly does not. If I didn't know better, I'd say they were trying to get rid of this room.
Yes. The mayor working at a tavern? Seems so odd.
Well, this is an inn. It's not really a tavern, but...
Well, I guess you're right. But, still...
That doesn't change the fact that...
Doesn't. It usually does in smaller towns, I think, but...
do I know who the mayor of Hendrix is?
Tough. Go ahead and roll a history check.
Tough.
Try.
You may know. Oh? Holy shit.
22?
Is Selira the best? Question mark.
I'm not knowing she's, like, thinking. She's not
All right.
think, and then does, like, brain blasts. That's not what Slayer does.
She could. Anyway. I'll say, given enough time, you think about it, you consult books, consult with others, and the mayor of Hendrix is, in fact, Sir Emerald Hike, and he has been for about 200 years.
Oh.
Before this place was properly named, and before the new age of the New World had started.
You think a mayor...
Was he wearing a funny ring, maybe?
Go ahead and make a perception check post-mortem if you like.
No, I was just being funny. I was making a funny Lord of the Rings joke. Yeah. Don't worry about me.
All right.
Do you think there's something in here that might be watching us, or...
Well, let me take a look. And she's gonna straighten her back, open her eyes, and cast Detect Magic.
All right, you cast Detect Magic.
Bing bong.
Nothing magical appears to show up, and by nothing I mean nothing. There is no magic coming from the magic items that you all possess. There is no magic showing up from general magic is around that is normally placed within your group. There's nothing is ringing up at all.
Not even Sarah Hammerfell's armor?
Nope.
The worst.
There seems to be some kind of interference in this room. Similar to that little pendant you have there, Cynian. There seems to be a blanket non-detections.
That concerns me.
Yes, but magic still works. Yeah.
I'm able to cast the spell to detect things. There's just nothing's coming up. Even things I know possess magical energies.
Double check. Cynian will touch his let's see. What would he touch?
What?
Probably his funny jacket. And say, "Let there be light," and we'll cast light on his jacket.
Light emanates throughout the room.
It's like a rose gold color. It's like, it's off. Turn it off. It works.
Something is going on here, and I am not comfortable with it.
Want to go to another inn, or maybe we just try to find the people we were supposed to find and just go through the range as fast as possible?
I think we should find somewhere for them to stay.
Perhaps there are clues hidden in this room.
I am curious, and I want to figure out what's going on in this city before we leave. Because if it just keeps going the way it is on our way back through, it could be far worse. So better to head off the confrontation rather than letting it grow to a greater size.
I could dispel any current magic in this room.
it's cursed, I could get that off, but
I cast Dispel Magic.
Dispel magic.
Are you? What exactly are casting?
Yeah, I think you have to cast it at like an object or something. You can't just like generally.
You can target a magical
I
effect.
dispel
Yeah.
all the magic.
Yeah,
All
I
of
just
that.
dispel all the magic within 120 feet.
There's no magic ever.
You could dispel a magical effect.
Yeah.
However, it needs to be.
I think something you can see, maybe.
No,
or-
that's not true. But
Oh.
I will say you attempt to spell magic just in the general area, and you feel a resonance as you cast this spell, and you feel you removed an effect of some form of abjuration magic from one of the chairs at the table.
I go look at the chair.
It seems perfectly fine. It's a general chair. However,
Sure.
with that, you are able to discern that this is not an effect that is blanketing the entirety room. This is an effect that is individually upon every single object within the room, as well as each individual floorboard and each individual ceiling piece.
This
The
is
whole
just
room is just entirely non-detection.
This entire room might be covered in some sort of protective magic.
Is this just in the room, or is this outside of it as well? And I will try to open the door to the outside.
You can open the door.
Okay.
We're
Just-
locked inside.
Just
Stop.
checking.
The saw music starts playing.
And I'll step outside, just into the hallway.
You step outside into the hallway.
I look at Brandy expectantly.
So that's your glow gold again and detect magic.
Oh, I believe it's still up.
Yeah, it's
Let's-
still up, but your detect magic, it ignites with the divine magics of various probably various schools, probably transmutation most.
The room does?
No, the Hammerfell's armor.
Oh, okay.
As soon as it steps outside of the room.
Yes.
It is indeed the room, not beyond. As I can detect all the magic surrounding Hammerfell now.
Maybe it's just so we have privacy. Mm.
On every part of the room?
I mean, we're
It's-
affected too, so I mean,
Sort of overkill, don't you think?
safe.
Hammerfell, would you step back inside and close the door for a moment?
For one
I'll
silver?
look up and down the hallway real fast, just to
Alright.
see if anyone is creeping around.
Make a perception check.
All right.
I'm creeping around.
You see the behind me.
Signy's like hiding under the bed.
You're like looking in the. Yeah, I was gonna say he's like on the on top of the wardrobe, like hissing. It's like, how'd you get up there?
Get on top of the fridge! Get up there!
Get off there!
You take a quick look up and down the hallway. Doesn't appear to be anyone doing anything. As you peer down the hallway like peers into the room of the more tavernesque bar area where people seem to be enjoying their time. It's somewhat rowdy.
I'll step back in and close the door.
All right.
I step forward and kind of like usher everyone, like kind of like come in close.
Signy does so.
I do.
I believe either the mayor is or is hiding from the creatures we've been interacting with. A room such as this could either hide him from them or
Hide them
if
from
he
us.
is one. Exactly.
Well, I mean, why would he give us the room he's hiding in?
Well,
That is
perhaps
what-
he wants to do something to us.
He's
No,
keeping watches when we're
Probably.
staying in an inn.
I think it's best, purely out of information gaining standpoint, stick with this inn. see where it takes us. Though we can, of course, spend the rest of the day out and about. But I believe spending the night here might give us some clues in one way or another.
I believe that it would be good to do a thorough once-over of this room to make sure that there aren't any hidden traps or nefarious assassins lurking about.
I'm the best. And then Sunyan goes about looking under the beds, over like in the drawers, in the dressers, under the beds, behind stuff.
All right, make an investigation check.
I will help.
He's being super thorough.
All right.
I will help.
Check my I'm the best button. Check my
you can have
advantage button.
Advantage. Yes.
And then I press the button. 16.
Come on.
Oh, 16. As you look around, there doesn't seem to be anything nefarious. You do see, you look through a bunch of the cabinets. Most of them are empty. However, one of them has 2 extra set of pillows and an extra blanket. And yep, that appears to be everything. Nothing nefarious.
Yet.
Nothing nefarious that you can see.
It's the invisible stuff we gotta watch out for.
Well,
I say we handle our shopping and other tasks and retire here for the evening and see where that takes us. And at least establish contact with the ones we are meant to escort.
All right.
Yes, that would be good.
all right.
And
Are we sticking
please,
together?
yes, at minimum, pairs, but I think we can all move as one for now.
I think we should all stay together.
Yes, I agree.
Solera is standing very stiffly by the doorway.
Did Erid tell us where to find her friends?
I believe they're associated with the magic shop. They're also friends of hers.
Oh,
At the very least, it's a good starting point.
I believe they were staying in Arendale's. It was an inn that she mentioned.
Didn't we pass one called Arendale's? And we ignored it?
You did. It was the one that appeared to be non-alcoholic.
But we can at least stop in and ask, if that's the case.
Cool.
Yes. I wouldn't leave anything in here while we're out.
Certainly
Yes,
not.
especially these pillows and blankets. that shit goes in the bag.
Wonderful. Are you heading to Arendale's or the magic item shop?
Let's go to Arendale's first.
All right. You approach the building. As you do so, it's rather quiet. And as you go to open the door, it is locked.
Perhaps we investigate closer to the evening, as might be more of a night place.
Are there hours posted on the door?
No.
Oh.
Are there windows?
They're currently shuttered.
Are the do any other shops in the street seem to be open?
As you take a look around, you see many people going into various restaurants and, or I should say what appear to be restaurants. There are tables set out in front of them where people are enjoying meals. And there is a rather small store where only a few people seem to be entering between most of these restaurants. And then there are various other stores set apart from them where people seem to be entering and leaving.
I'll knock on the door.
No answer.
Can I cast Mage Hand to be on the other side of the glass and lift the blinds or part them?
Let me see.
I can cast it. I can cast it where I can see, and I can see through glass.
You can't. It
It doesn't say you have to
Are the
be able to
blinds
see it.
are the blinds on the inside or the outside?
Yeah, you could like see through the glass at the blinds, and summon the
And then
hand.
I
between
put the
glass.
hand in between the
Yeah.
blinds and the glass, and I move.
yeah,
I just
that totally works. Go
That's
ahead.
fucking awesome.
Yay!
You see,
fucking
as you summon the
go.
spectral hand, the sudden space is created between the blinds and the glass where it ruffles.
It's like a cat.
I don't.
It's rose gold hand, and then I move the blinds out of the way.
So in order to do this, you have to just like push up with the hand to lift it up
I
because
put
you don't know how.
like I don't know what kind of blinds are they. Like I'm imagining like the
It's
kind that, like,
it's
are-
impossible to tell right now.
Oh, okay.
Just like push it out.
Yeah, you sort of
Push-
had to lift it up with the
push.
mage hand.
Push.
As it does lift up, you see a small ball attached to the end, which you can then assume it's one of the pull and then release, and it goes up.
I will do that. I will do the thing to
All right.
to lift the blind.
All right. As you look inside, the tables and everything in is completely empty. The chairs are stacked upon the various bars and tables, or rather, the booths and tables. There are stools stacked along the bar, and it is a curved bar that meets at a 90-degree angle to meet the L shape of this building. It's completely empty.
It doesn't look like it's been abandoned, though, right? It's not
No.
like- there's not like cobwebs and a dead body or two in there.
No, doesn't appear to be.
Any sign of like struggle?
No.
Okay. Oh well,
No.
seems they're closed. No. We'll go to where the people are, I suppose.
Perhaps we should go talk to someone on the street.
Yes.
Yes.
Ask them how long it's been closed, if it ever opens.
I would be careful who you ask.
True.
Oh, yes.
Do you think there's someone in particular we should ask?
Does anyone seem not sus?
Can
Everyone
I
seems
make
to
a
be-
sussy baka check?
Everyone seems to be running around and trying to get from one place to another.
I say we go to the magic shop, as that is who had contracted us with this job, and ask around there, as that seems to be at least a somewhat safe point of contact.
Yes,
All
I
right.
agree.
Don't see why not.
The
Do we
mage
know
hand
where it is?
the mage hand snaps, and as it does, it flashes and disappears.
All right. All right.
Onwards.
We don't know where it is, do we?
Hey, you boy!
Asking
Boy!
simple directions like that seems rather harmless, so I believe we should be safe with that.
Signing is going to get someone.
All right. This human teenager's like, "Sup, bro? What's what you need?"
Sup, bro?
I love him.
Do you know of a magic shop here?
Oh, you mean Irreducible Tales?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh man, that's gonna be by all the food, man. That's the only store over there.
Right. Do you know about that place? And I'll like point to the I forgot the name of it, but it's the no alcohol
Arendelles.
bar, Arendelles.
Man, that place has been closed as long as I've been alive.
All right. Thank you. He'll
All right,
reach
see you,
into
dude.
he'll reach into his coin purse and pull out a copper piece for his
I'm-
troubles.
I'm insight checking that been closed since as long as I've been alive
Yeah.
line.
Go ahead.
It seems.
God fucking
Oh, Bella, please.
yeah, I can't roll fucking.
He's just a
rolled
kid.
over 5 the whole game.
I'm just a kid and I sound like Beetlejuice.
Was anyone else rolling for that?
No.
Yes. I am.
All right.
Okay.
Aaron Fellows
Inside.
naturally trust me.
Inside. Hello.
Waiting.
I'll just. Oh, there we go.
You rolled it 3 times.
Triple
9
advantage.
though.
I got a 21 at one point.
Hextuple advantage.
To you guys, with a 9 and a 7, seems like he's just stating facts. That seems what he's saying.
As soon as the kid is out of earshot, we also believed that we had known that creature in our carriage for a significant amount of time.
Yes, it altered memories.
Believe anything, more or less.
I've never run a tavern, but it didn't look like it had been closed for years.
True.
Sinian, I hate to ask this of you, but he like looks around to see if anyone's listening, and he like leans in. It's like, could you open the door with your special hand to get us inside?
Commit a crime, Sir Hammerfell. How dare you? Of course I'll do it. I'll do it. he fucking goes over.
It would be for investigation, of course.
Yeah, I know. It's fine. He'll go over to the door. Is it like a solid door, or is it a door with a window in it?
It is a solid door. However, from the window that you opened earlier, you were able to see the door
to the wall.
About 15 feet away.
I'll like try to like do the thing where like you put your eye like up to the glass. You're like trying to like see like if you can refract the inside to like see better. It'll summon the translucent mage hand, the translucent gold mage hand, rose gold mage hand into there. And is it just like a turn lock?
Yeah, it appears to be like a large deadbolt.
Yeah, just click, and then Signing just goes over and opens the door.
The door is open. And you're just doing this out in broad daylight, right?
Oh no.
Are we though?
Are
Fine,
you?
broad daylight.
Are people looking? Is anyone even around?
There's people around. There are people running. You don't know.
True.
I bet that's what the time is for. The rail.
Signing, actually, this is Signing we're talking about. Of course, he fucking does it in broad daylight. Why not?
All right. The door opens, and you have access to Arendale's.
When you throw it, you have 2 options.
Thank you.
We are here to ask questions. Maybe there's someone inside.
Perhaps. Signing will just briefly reassert to himself that he is, of course, the best, and will walk inside.
I will casting
guidance. Casting guidance just because I'm scared.
I cast invisibility on myself.
Oh, okay.
I'm also casting invisibility on myself.
You vanished.
Oh no,
sight.
they've gone. No, it's fine.
Does the ground have lots of dust on it?
Not a lot. It's probably maybe a day or 2 worth of dust.
Well, that's my most.
So barely anything. Signing's gonna look around.
That's the name of the spirit bait.
Go behind the what's it called? Like the counter, and like look under the counter and stuff to see if there's anything in there.
There appear to be a bunch of stacked trusts, a bunch of glasses, a few wine glasses.
Trusts?
Trust.
I don't know what that is. What's a trust?
It's a kind of alcohol?
Is it?
I thought it was a cup.
Okay. You just say cut. Oh, I like your funny words, Magic Man.
But it appears to have been stacked up, so the next bartender would have ease of access to all these different kinds of glasses.
Mm-hmm. I see. No, like funny lock boxes. But it's
make a perception check or investigation.
Oh yeah, a trust is a drink from Wildmount.
Oh,
it's from Trostsenwald.
Oh, I just heard Jared say no.
It's like a Long Island iced tea.
Well, Jared was saying it because we were playing Wildmount.
Oh shit. Anyway.
Got him.
Right.
All right. As you look around, doesn't appear to be any lockboxes. However, after fidgeting through the cabinets for a bit, in one of the lower ones nearest the back door, there is a safe with a combination lock.
I'll leave that be. That is beyond my power.
Brandy, where are
Mm,
you?
Around.
Okay, do warmer and colder. Just do Marco Polo.
I think
Are you both inside?
I think we should have a way to assure that the two of us don't
Just
have
hold hands or
something
something.
happen.
Just hold
Assuming you
hands or
guys
something.
close the door behind you, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
It's
checking if
wide
they were
open
Please
both
let
for
them-
inside.
everyone to just come in and see us snooping around a
I'm
supposedly
gonna-
closed forever building.
Crouch
Okay.
behind the bar, and then I'm gonna try and unlock that safe.
All right.
Oh.
Go ahead and roll a perception check first off. This is a combination lock. Have to put your ear up to it.
I was hoping it was gonna play the hand. No.
Thieves'
Uh,
tools.
I'm gonna close the door
Fortunately.
and lock it. So
Close the door and lock
There
it.
we go.
Yeah.
Now we're
There
locking
you
these
fucking
buttons.
go. Finally,
Nice.
you managed to get a good read on the various points at which a lock up and click, and you manage to figure out the combination via those metrics. And as you do so, you turn the combination lock to what you believe the correct combination is, and pull on the handle, and it opens.
Make a
Within,
deck save.
uh,
Another
as
glyph of
you open
warding. Get fucked. Yeah.
there is a sack of gold, it appears to be, as well as a couple of letters that have been opened, but it seems as though their remnants, their contents remain.
I take a look at the letters and leaf through them. Does anything catch my eye?
I'm gonna go over
Sign
to.
in.
Oh, sorry.
Signing's counting the gold. Speed counting again.
Invisibility would have dropped when I started picking the lock.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. You can make it. Just makes it if you make an attack roll
or spell.
or cast a spell. You did neither of those things, so you're still invisible.
I'm gonna
For the next hour.
go over to where I think Brandy is.
There are floating letters there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or I think everything you hold becomes invisible as well.
Yes.
Mhm.
Well, where the
So
letters
You
are
pick it up and it
disappearing
becomes
to.
invisible.
And he can't
Yeah.
read it.
Can't
When
read it.
when the letters are just disappearing into the void.
Brandy,
I'll
is it
read
all
them
right
when
if
I'm
I
done counting.
is it all right if I keep my hand on your arm so we don't get separated?
That's fine, hon.
I just
What
kind of
language
hold on
is
to
this?
Brandy's like upper arm.
What languages do you understand, Brandy?
Oh no, only common and primordial.
You do not understand the writing on this letter.
Is it in giant?
It is not.
Well,
Is it in
I'm out of ideas. Is it
Any
in
of
Elvish?
these? Elvish or Gnomish? Celestial?
It is in Gnomish.
Let's fucking go! But I'm counting first. Don't interrupt me.
I'm gonna walk up to Signy and say, Signy, what exactly are you
50,
doing?
60. Counting. 70.
Yes,
I'll
I
put
see
it back.
that.
I'll put it back.
Insight check.
I'm the best.
There's about
Yeah, put most of it back.
there is about 3 gold worth of copper pieces in the bag.
Ugh! Not even worth it! Oh, he probably sees if it's copper. He doesn't even count. He puts it back. I thought it was gold. You said gold.
copper? You mean
It appears to be. It appears to be gold. It's just a bag.
Oh wait, I assume the coins look different because otherwise I couldn't tell. because they're funny.
I was referring to when Brandy opened it. It was a bag that went cha-ching cha-ching.
Yes. I was meaning like but would signing be able to tell like
Absolutely.
copper? Okay, they can. Okay, because I'm like if they're just like the same shape,
They are
but
branded
they're just different colors. It's just like I counted 300 platinum, guys.
It's like imprimeval. We trust 1 gold piece Aedalon currency.
I see. So he just like. So there is no counting that happens, but when presented with funny paper, he'll read it aloud.
All right. Within the letter, the first letter is a rather generic love letter to what appears to be some form of betrothed. No familiar names, no familiar handwriting comes up. However, the second letter appears to be a similar letter. However, as you look at this envelope, the one before seems traveled, as though it were delivered and addressed to a Irene Duel. That is Irene spelled normally, Duel as in D-U-L. And the latter letter seems rather new. The envelope has not been stamped yet, and does not have an addressee. And within the letter is a similar love letter written somewhat differently in different handwriting. Both of them are gnomish, but the latter letter is cut off about halfway through.
So like blood stains on the paper or something.
Nope.
Just as if they stopped writing.
I will say there is likely a point where it's like on the last E in a love where they were saying I love you or whatever. The last E just sort of drags as the ink across, and it's like a big mark down the page.
Ominous.
I was hoping that was some kind of gnomish punctuation.
Nope. They got dragged away while they were writing, or something.
Why would they keep the letters?
Maybe try to hide them? Speaking of which, Sidene puts the money back.
All right.
Very good, Sidene. We're no mere common burglars.
But it's 30 copper lighter.
It's 300 copper.
I said it's 30 copper lighter. I'm only taking 30.
Are you taking 30 copper?
Leave me alone!
It's 30 silver.
Yes? 30 copper? Yeah.
Wow, that'll pay
All right.
for a couple days in that inn.
I know, right? 3 even.
All right.
That's what a couple means. 2 or 3.
A couple means 2.
Or 3. When you're not like referring to a couple, like of people. You know what
Semantics. Semantics.
I mean. This is absolutely a discussion Solera would have.
Is there like stairs to like an upper or lower part of the building?
Yes, I don't know.
Yes. As you go upper into the upper rooms, most of them seem empty, but the beds do not seem made. There seems to be leftover pieces of clothing left about in the rooms. And downstairs appears to be an area where they prepare food of various types. There are various knives hung on various contraptions so they can easily be taken at a moment's notice. Hang upward. They're not, pointing down at you. Various pans as well. A gas style stove, except it's like old, and there appears to be within a pan upon the stove is you feel a heat as you enter the room, as it appears a burner of a pan has been left on, and you get this sulfurous smell as you enter, and what appears to be some piece of meat has been burned to a crisp in the pan, and what is left is just like a piece of charcoal.
I quickly press the digitation off the stove.
All right, you in what way?
Do I know how to work a stove, right? Do I? I probably don't, actually. Never mind.
I calmly walk over, not bothered by the heat, and turn off the stove.
All right. You don't want to fill the room with gas.
It's true. Yeah, you press the digitation, the flame off. And the
I
gas is
cast.
still going.
I light. I'm just gonna light a cigar while we're in.
I stab Sinean with
smells
my
like rotten
dagger.
eggs. It smells like rotten eggs down here, man, guys. I just need to make it smell better. And
I
just
prestidigitation the smell away. There are better ways
Alright.
to do this.
just lights a cigar and just explodes
Have we
the
learned?
entire building.
Have we learned nothing from Zathura? We have to blow out the pilot light first.
It's pretty dark in here, right?
In the lower level, yes. There
I have dark
is.
vision.
Sign. Stop it.
Yes, you have dark vision.
Signing
However-
will like tap Sir Hammerfell's hammer and just mutter in Celestial, "Let there be light."
I'm still
Like,
holding onto
yeah.
Brandy's arm.
Goes across the room.
I will tap. It's like I'm knighting signing. I'm going to tap him twice on the shoulder and say, "Vjorn is capable of creating light as well." And your coat begins to glow as I cast light on your coat.
What does your funny light look like?
It's kind of this like dull red, like crackling light that emits kind of this yellow glow. It doesn't like make sense if you look at it for a second, but that's just how it
It's
kind of
like
happens.
the sun, or like a forge. I imagine.
Yeah, it's like this dull
Like a hot
kind of
iron.
reddish glow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever even seen a stove before? Do we even have
Probably. When
Is it like a modern stove or like
Oh, no.
modern-ish?
it's more of
futuristic,
like
even.
steampunk,
Like
whether
an
or not this
electric
technology.
stove.
No, it is a gas stove, absolutely. However, it is very rudimentary. This is you all would know that Hendrix is within Vendershire, not within Aedalon, but within Vendershire. Hendrix is probably one of the most technologically advanced towns.
Mhm.
Well, seems they left here in a hurry. Is there like a back room on the main floor?
Yeah, it was near the safe. If you would have investigated that, you would have found what appears to be a empty desk. All the drawers appear to have been emptied, and upon the wall is a picture of a rather, let's say, charming female gnome in a less than modest pose.
Ugh.
Wait, this is a painting?
No,
In-
it is a picture.
In the kitchen?
No, in the back room. In the back
Oh.
room, like his private room.
Like a pinup?
He's got a funny pinup of a gnome.
Underneath it, it
pinups.
is signed with
Got
the
a
name
sign. It's signed.
with the name Irene.
How indecent.
What is it?
Eh.
Oh.
It's not for your eyes. Avert your eyes. It's funny to me. It's like Slayer too pure. Do not look.
Doesn't appear to
Everyone's
be
trying
anything else in this room.
She's showing ankle. She's wearing underwear on the outside.
We talked about this.
And the worst of all, her sleeves are rolled up.
gonna just like turn the picture around so I don't have to look at it anymore. Look around the room and see if anything is of note. I know like the drawers were cleaned out. Is there like any secret compartments? Like if I check like the roof of the drawers and the floor and like the bottom of the drawers, is there like
Make an investigation check.
maybe even a false back? I'm the fucking best. I'm the motherfucking best.
You are the best.
baby. Let's fucking go.
All right. So in the large, skinny center drawer that rests just beneath the desktop itself, you pull that out, and as you begin moving your hands along it, you push it back, and underneath you can see as you push it back, it sort of lifts up and backward, and underneath is a small compartment filled with unfortunately way less modest photos of this gnomish woman.
Damn it! Just close it.
However, there is also there
However,
is
open it back up.
there is also a some sort of, to you, Sinian, some sort of gem encrusted bracelet that is made out of metal. To anyone else who sees this, this is a sapphire crusted gold bracelet.
Yes. I was like, to me, it's like bracelet. What's it like to everyone else? I'm like, oh yeah, color exists.
I don't believe this anatomy is accurate. Solera's still looking at the picture.
What do you mean? Like a picture.
Nah, that is quite the handsome bracelet.
It is. Just like slowly close the thing.
I don't think we're getting much out of here other than this. Whoever owned this establishment had quite a intimate relationship with this Irene, but beyond that,
He certainly drew her a lot.
Yes, either they were in a relationship or he was a fanatic of some sort.
He must have been.
I mean, those letters we read were to and from Irene.
True.
Presumed relationship.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't help us much, but
The question is, where are they now?
Just because I think either this is either sentimental or it's important. Sunny puts the bracelet on the table. Is it magic? What if it's a trap?
I can't detect magic.
I'm scared I'm going to take it from the room and then it explodes.
Where are you?
There is some transmutation magic coming off of it.
There's what magic coming off of it?
Transmutation.
Oh, love that.
So anything that's not a protective spell, basically.
Could find out what it is, but I think I've got enough right now. If anyone wants to figure out what it does, maybe it'll be helpful. But anything. Let's see if there's anything else in the room other than porn. Is there like wardrobes and stuff in the room? Or is it just...
It doesn't appear. It appears to be a working room or working room.
I
There's
don't like your emphasis.
There's a chair. There's the desk. There's a coat rack that has nothing upon it. And there's a small window in the back of the room which just looks out onto the area behind this particular inn, which just leads to the forest.
Seems this is it. Is there any other places we haven't looked in yet in the building?
Yeah, no.
No unknown places? Does it, from judging from what we saw the outside of the building looks like, does there seem to be like an empty space we're missing?
There does not.
Okay, so probably no secret rooms.
Do any of you have a pearl by chance?
No.
Do I have a necklace with one on it?
Could buy one, I guess.
Do we need a pearl?
Identify.
No.
Yeah, actually, you have a pearl necklace, lavishly made. However, most of the pearls are rather inexpensive. However, the one at the bottom is fairly sizable.
That I have?
Yes.
We could use this.
Oh,
Use what? You're still invisible.
I forgot. I set it on the table.
Ah.
I'll start looking at it. Say, that might do. Please give me a moment, and I'll sit down on the bed and hold the pearl and the bracelet in between his two hands, and this like embery glowing light appears from them as he just stares at them and starts ritually casting Identify.
All right.
11 minutes later.
You guys can do stuff in the meantime.
Just because Signing has the funny thought that there might be, like, he's had a taste of adventure, and he's found a secret compartment. Who's to say there's not more? He's gonna spend the 11 minutes like turning this place upside down.
All right, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Why not?
I don't have anything too specific that he's looking for. He's just kind of seeing if there is anything. Well, it's not the best, so no hidden rooms.
All right.
But
anyone else doing anything within this time?
I'm gonna put my necklace back in my bag.
I was using that.
Oh wait, I thought we just took a pearl off of it. Never mind.
Oh, if you took I don't
It's
know.
better do it. Don't take one off if we're not going to. It's a nice necklace.
Mm. It's
Apparently,
not consumed.
I'm just gonna
but-
stand there and be invisible.
apparently Bane joined the party.
That was my best Sir Hammerfell impression.
Wait, what? Sorry, what?
Came out as
What?
Tom Hardy's Bane. I was using that.
I was using that. I am Sir Hammerfell.
What happened? Sorry, I had to let the dogs in.
I was
You're
pretending to be you because Solera was like taking the pearl
Well,
necklace
no,
back.
because I thought you just took a pearl off of it to cast Identify.
Oh no, I was just holding the whole necklace.
Okay,
I
never
wouldn't- I
mind. That's
wouldn't
good. That's not
dismantle
take
your
apart the
necklace.
necklace then.
If I was going to do that, I would ask you first.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna stand there and be invisible.
All right. I'll post this for the whole group to see, because why not?
Oh.
Nice.
I see.
It is a bracelet of alcohol detection. Once a day,
Very cool.
while holding this bracelet, you can magically detect the presence of any alcohol within 30 feet. Oh, I miss Finn.
It would always go off.
Yeah.
It would just always go off. He's like, I checked for it. We found it. Very cool. It's in the place we thought it would be.
That is a bit unfortunate.
Yes.
Cillian, perhaps this would be best suited to you.
Doesn't seem like we're getting much of anything useful around here. Just a lot of
Yeah, you can
personal
have it.
details that aren't really giving us what happened to them.
Perhaps. The bot.
Well, now we have a name to ask around for.
Mm-hmm. Put the bracelet on the table. If it was handed to Signing,
All right.
Signing, we'll just leave it.
I'll wear it.
Okay. And then it disappears. Gone like the wind.
Bullseye.
That's
Stop.
what I was gonna say.
Oh, so you've seen Toy Story, huh?
Yes, I've seen
All right.
Toy Story.
You guys sticking around here more or taking off?
Taken off, probably.
Yeah.
We
It's
just
time to go.
take over the tavern.
Yeah, we're
It's
starting a
ours
new
now.
business. This is how the
Ours.
game is going to be now.
Hangover does more damage faster.
We're just gonna run a tavern now.
That really
Who needs to
will.
adventure and do stuff? That's dangerous.
running a
We almost died a
business.
couple times. We're running a business.
Yeah, with 3 silver in the fucking safe.
3 silver and a dream,
And
baby.
love letters.
We have plenty
And
of
porn.
money. Sure.
The original pick.
We start only gnomes.
Oh god. Moving on, where are you all
Sex
headed?
United. Anyways,
We're not lingering on this. Where are you?
We're
all headed?
going out into
To the magic shop.
street.
are the ladies staying invisible once we get out of the building?
No.
Once we're out and back on the street, we'll drop it.
Yeah.
I'll relock the door
All right, sounds good.
once we're outside, and then we'll go to the magic shop.
All right,
Take me to the magic shop.
Take me to church.
all right. Would you all be okay if we go a little bit longer this time around?
Yeah.
Sure. If you want.
Me.
Would that be okay with you, Bella?
Bella.
Yes.
Would it be okay if we went a little bit longer this time around?
Yeah, I don't work tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Nice.
So,
I have this weekend off to spend with my partner for our anniversary.
I'm
Happy
spending part of our
anniversary.
anniversary. Happy anniversary.
so
you.
you
You're
all move in the direction of the magic shop as pointed out to you by the random citizen you all had pulled over.
Random
as you make your
youth.
way to it, you see through a rather large and clean glass pane, you see many shelves upon which different trinkets and weapons and baubles sit. And as you enter, there's not a whole lot of business in here, not a whole lot of people. However, sitting at the counter appears to be an earth, I believe. Let me make sure this is right before I go spouting nuts it. There is a green water genasi. Good thing I checked. There's a
was
green
gonna
water
be Jake.
genasi sitting behind the counter with longer hair, various spots of blue upon her as you enter. And as you enter, she perks her head up and says, and as she does so, you see this pearl that is dangling around on her necklace, like sort of like Bob. As she looks up, she says, "Oh, hi. I'm Aaron Derul. How can I help you?"
What did she say her name was?
Aaron Derul.
Jason Derulo.
Good morning. We're friends of yours, or friends of your friend, Arid.
My name's Aaron.
What?
I'm Aaron Derul. Sorry if you're confused, but I own this place.
We were sent from, I suppose, one of your emissaries or employees from Fonet.
What was their name?
Her name was Arid, and she looked an awful lot like you.
Oh, probably, I didn't recognize you. I got here back a bit early. Managed to catch a ride on some person's, strange creatures that dart across the land at impeccable speeds. You should see them.
Insight check.
Anyway, go ahead.
You sucking
I also will.
Sugma.
Yes.
This Suggenma. Oh,
The
poor
God
Randy.
fucking.
Eyes go
I got you.
squinty.
We all do the squinty eyes.
You're dragging me back.
Stumbling on her words, it's just very clear. She's not telling the truth, and she seems to be caught. It's like when somebody gets caught in a lie. It seems
Tell-
to be, but she's
tell
trying to
me,
shift focus. She says, "How can I help you?"
I'm not letting on that I know it's a lie.
All right.
Right. I hope
yeah, and
your journey was
Sunny-
pleasant.
Yeah, a bit fast, but we got plenty of things to sell. If you want to have a look around, or if you need anything specific, go ahead and ask me. She sort of like turns and breathes a sigh of relief.
Well, I'm interested in 3 items that I either have been led to believe or can assume that you might have in your possession. I'll go in ascending order of importance. First, I'm interested in a Fernian Ashwood focus.
Oh yeah, we have every kind of wooden focus available. If you have a look over there, you see that there are as she points you into one corner of the store, on a series of 8 different shelves, there are 8 differently colored wood. There is spheres of this wood. There is wands, and there are staves, each slotted into different points in these shelves. We got every kind of wood focus you can need. Hendrix has very yielding forests, many different kinds of wood.
And what would that run me?
That would run you. Just give me a moment. This is me taking time to look. That'll run you 5 gold.
No problem. I'll go ahead and snatch up one of those. Next on my list is a cloak or ring of protection. Preferably a ring, but I'm not too picky.
Unfortunately, jewelers haven't really gotten back to us, so those enchantments have been resulted to 3 cloaks that we have right there. And you see there are 3 cloaks, blue, green, and red coloring, that are hung up on a wall behind her. One of the higher value items, so you can understand why we gotta keep it back there.
You're a little
You're good.
muffly. You're muffly.
Am I back yet?
Yes.
Yeah, what were the colors?
Blue, green, and red.
Look the same to me.
What would those run?
Each one will run you a fair amount. Where the fuck is it? That'll run you, and of course it's written in my notes app, not on the Excel sheet.
Yep.
That'll run you 50 gold pieces.
I'll buy the lot of them.
All 3?
Indeed.
I'll give you all of them for 125 gold pieces.
You drive a hard bargain, but I'll take it.
Right.
And then my last item I was looking into was the Pearl of Power.
We have one such item. You've got a keen eye, and can bring up a rather large pearl. 75 gold. Raising your eyebrows if cocky.
That's not a problem. And I'll grab everything that I'm buying and set it on the table, and then just sitting there, and then I cast Detect Magic to make sure it is all actually magical.
It is all magical.
Giving off what I think should be the right kind of magics.
Transmutation magic for most of them is as stupid as it is, it's not enchantment that improves items, it's transmutation.
Yes.
Well, I mean, like the cloaks of protection or abjuration.
They're enchanted with abjuration magic, but that's transmutation that causes the item to be magic, so it's weird.
I believe that will do just fine, thank you. And I hand 1 cloak each to myself, Salira, and Cynian.
What color do you give Cynian?
I give him the blue.
Mitch is happy. Cynian doesn't know any difference.
Blue to Cynian, green to Salira, red to Brandy.
Do these prices seem off from what we remember interacting with the actual?
I think Cynian fucking knows these are. I feel like Cynian would know if these were off. Just knowing.
I will say, Cynian, the prices for the items that are generically more expensive do seem incredibly off. But you all remember the cloak of protection was on sale at the stand for about 750 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll attempt. We can attempt to attune to him and just like stare them down. It's like, if this doesn't work in an hour, we'll be back.
She's probably gonna, if you are trying to leave, she'll say, you heading off? I've got many more magical things I could offer you.
Like?
I wanted to purchase something back in Finette, but I can't remember what it was. Do you recall?
I'm so sorry. I deal with a lot of customers. Many people. As she gestures to the empty shop, the shop that was previously empty before you entered. It's a lot of faces to remember. You understand?
Yes, of course. I did want to talk to who's his name? Ash. We were going to talk with him.
Of course. I forgot what you all were going to talk about, though. Fleeing mind. So sorry about that, but I do remember Ash.
Oh, yes. If you were here, do you recall that there is no one named Ash?
The smile
Is this
quickly fades.
Sonny's like in the middle of a turn. He's like, can this wait like 55 more minutes? How do you turn it on?
What are you doing here? What are you?
Signing like sees like the aggression and just kind of gives like a like he'll like peek around from behind Sir Hammerfell and just give like a wink and say in Celestial he'll just say the word friend and then subtly cast Charm Person on them or at least attempt to and just say
all right.
Why don't you be more charming to us, friend?
So wisdom save.
Wisdom saving throw. DC 15.
All right, here we go.
And it only works on humanoids though, so just in case, you know.
That matters.
Yeah, I figure.
Oh fuck.
There is.
That's why I mentioned it because
no
it's like
effects.
Yeah. Yep. Cock.
What are you doing here? Voice changes drastically.
Yep.
We are sent from the real Arid and encountered your kind. What are you?
Brandy's to block close and block the front door.
Is there a room like a way to a back room? Signing will.
There
block that off
there
too.
is. It is behind the counter.
Oh well, I can't go behind the counter, I guess.
You can if you like. You just have to get past her.
Oh yeah, well I can't do that. So.
Signy, am I watching this door real quick?
Sure.
And Brandy's going to take a few steps forward, and then her whole body's going to turn to smoke, and she's going to misty step behind to block the rear entrance.
Clever, very clever.
I cast Mage Armor on myself too.
Mage Armor? Protect me, Cone? Listen, I'd be very honest with us, because we've had a total of 2 run-ins, and they aren't here anymore. So I'd be if you like living at least, I would be very open with us, as we're being very nice. We were customers.
Grains of sand in a pile miles high. You
Not what I said.
Don't understand what you are dealing with.
You don't understand. And he points at her with 2 fingers. and will shoot 2 minor bolts at her. Pew pew. Oh,
Oh no.
What?
that is a total of. Oh fuck! 20.
Was it?
What is this?
20. This is. It's Eldritch Blast, but be cool about it.
All right.
They're
the
just
spell
like he is subtle casting it.
All right. It's fine. If you subtle cast it, impacts the form flickers.
Yes. Again, we're trying to be very civil, and you're being quite a rude interrogatee. So, like make nice with it.
Be glad you still stand, puny thing.
Very intimidating. Again, what are you? What do you want? And how many more are there of you in this town?
We've just come to stabilize our existence is all.
Mm-hmm.
Stabilize your existence. How?
As what?
As a group of people wandering.
Do you have a name for your people?
You people have names for us.
Damned fool I'd add
We
to the
are
list, but yes.
known as the Forgotten,
Well,
as you will not remember this.
that's so.
Correct.
I reach into my bag and pull out the little thought bubble pendant thing that we've been carrying. And I kind of, from behind, hold it out in front of her. We've taken out one patrol as well as a second. What's the word I'm looking for?
Scout.
Second follow-up investigation to that disappearance, including one rather large one covered in crystals. So I'd best be taking us seriously before you end up in ashes like they did.
I am not like them, and they, as I said, were sacrifices that were sad we are ready to make in order to maintain stability of our home.
Well, if that involves killing and replacing people, I feel like there's a slight discrepancy in the well-being of the populace.
Why do you need to defend your home?
Where we come from is not the same as here. It's not perfectly stable within its current plane. I come from a different place. A place where chaos reigns. In order to maintain semblance, we must be thoughts of those lesser than us to maintain our preservation of life. Otherwise, within an instant, we'll be wiped out.
You're fading out again.
You're fading out,
Oh my
going
fucking
underwater,
God. Hello.
slowly
hello.
sinking. Now you're
Let
back.
me know what I meant. He said,
In order to maintain semblance, we must take the thoughts of those of stable mind to stabilize our existence before we are erased in an instant.
You speak of limbo.
You're familiar.
Putting the little bubble away, I hold my hand back out and summon a flame to my hands. I know a little thing about chaos and other planes. Yes.
Do you have anything to do with the falling fire 2 nights ago?
unnecessary splits through the dimensions was required. Tried to strike when your kind sleep. We know we don't replace those who are weak of mind. We simply use their thoughts to stabilize our place upon the plane known as Limbo. Those who are strong of mind, unfortunately, must be killed and replaced.
We're looking at the strongest damn minds I know of.
And you're an issue.
As are you right now. But I feel like we kind of, if you do a little bit of mental math, 4 is a bigger number than 1.
Real quick, what kind of clothes is she wearing?
The illusion, which you've come to find, is like some sort is wearing clothes that are common among the people of among the people of Hendrix. However, they are not the clothes that Aaron DeRule was wearing.
It was more when the form flickered, could I see underneath? And are they wearing metal?
You see upon what appears to be a slender body. This one in particular has almost like pressed into it a metallic emblem, not too unlike the one you currently hold in your hand.
Celera steps forward. Must they be killed and replaced? Isn't there some better way to stabilize you?
They don't like when we use the minds to our advantage, and we much enjoy the pain we inflict upon you lesser races.
Signing's eye twitches. Lesser, huh? And 2 more. Pew pew.
Are you solving it?
Yeah. Smile.
All right.
I take it there is no chance of peace then.
That was the wrong spell, but
Of course not.
pew pew. You know what? We'll quicken the sacred flame. You know, you can make a deck save. So not only does he shoot twice, he also like pulls his thumb up and flicks a
The
a
creature
lighter.
will not attempt to avoid it.
Oh, and it will just like impact them.
Your tricks are cute, magic man. Unfortunately, I've run out of time to play.
And the form disappears for an instant. However, Brandy, your arm is still, like, if you were holding this person, it's still maintained at the moment.
Oh, you're not going anywhere, bitch. Pew pew.
Roll this with disadvantage.
Yeah, not settling because I'm out of freebies. Pew.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Both times?
Not the first time, unfortunately.
Actually. 5 more force damage.
Impacts and concentration check. Maintained.
As soon as the form disappears, I'm going to take a wild swing over the counter to see if I can hit it with the hammer.
Make an attack roll at disadvantage.
All right.
Your funny magic hammer. Magic hammer.
I will give you all one action here.
Yeah, that's my action.
9.
Does not hit. You swipe in the air. Bellers, Lyra, you may each take a single action if you like.
Oh, wait. An action?
Yeah?
I get a second swing.
Sure, you could try.
Swing again.
Disadvantage.
Wow.
I'm just double checking some of the wording of some of these spells. Or like if it's a you can see or something like that.
A lot of stuff that says that.
Yeah, I think mine is like it's just an attack. It's like if you would make an attack, you can just kind of do it.
Eldritch Blast is someone you can see, but that's dumb.
No, a creature within range. Don't have to see him.
That is fucking broken as hell.
Let's see, and then
Another
the other
death
one
will be
is a creature you can see.
I'm doing create bonfire.
Creature you
Alright.
can
He's gonna
see.
burn the shop down.
All right.
Well, I can be a little more controlled than that, but yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It springs up. It's a dex save. 18.
Fuck, nothing happens.
Oh, fuck cantrips.
Yeah.
Cantrips.
Solyra, you have an action?
I think mage armor's still on, right?
Mm-hmm.
For 8 hours.
Nope.
Nope.
I guess not.
What?
You could dispel.
I think you need to
Oh.
see it.
Yeah, no,
Nope,
I think
Dispel
it's...
Magic does not need you to see.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
then I cast Dispel Magic.
The form is dispersed. Both the or I'd say just the invisibility. Probably you'd be targeting that.
Just one effect, yeah.
Is dispersed as the creature is there, looking pretty bloody at this point.
Fools! Release me.
In the process of attempting to you see as they attempt to maneuver their hands in a way and begin saying some words. Sinian, Solyra, and Brandy, you know this as some form of teleportation spell.
I can't do jack shit. Unless, like, we kill them before they get away.
Neither can I.
But we already did our full round of blows, so
Yeah.
it's fair if they get one turn.
If I had Mage Slayer, but I do not.
Mage Slayer!
Anyone?
I enlisted
I-
something.
Let me ask this. Will you allow me, because I have Warcaster, to cast an attacking spell as a reaction for this?
Attack of opportunity question.
I will give each of you an attack of opportunity, just given the sort of slow pace, suddenly the immediate disbursement of invisibility. They are in the middle of casting this spell, and they did not expect to be seen at this point. You may all take an attack of opportunity.
Sanian pulls a dagger and lunges. Hiya! Nope.
I'll cast Mind Sliver.
You have
do you have the Warcaster feat?
Oh, never mind. I don't have anything
Yeah,
I can do.
that's why Sanian's like stabbing, is because it's like, I gotta get her before she goes.
All right, Brandy, what do you got?
I fucking.
I'm going to do Heat Metal.
Oh,
All right.
it just worked.
So she just takes the first 2d8.
Yep.
That's 5 damage.
All
And
right.
it's going to be a con save to try and drop, quote, what's the metal, but I'm targeting the thing that's embedded in their chest.
They fail, I'm pretty sure, because that's an 8. But, like, I will say that con save is enough for them to drop the spell they're casting, reach for the thing.
You fools! You don't know what you've done.
And
Yes, we do. You must pay for your crimes. And I don't know if I'm allowed 2 actions.
I will say, sure, go ahead. You can take an attack. Anyone can take an attack at the moment or cast a spell, as the creature is pretty much like fallen to the floor, but they still appear to be like somewhat squirming.
Hammer swing.
Hammer swing?
Let's go.
Bonk.
Yeah, that'll hit.
The power hammer.
So I can
11
action, create bonfire, bonus action, reactivate heat metal.
Yep.
So dex save first for the... Well, actually, let me just roll the 2d8 of heat metal first.
All right. With the 11 from the Warhammer and the 9. That is enough to. Oh. And then the body fades. Or the body illusion rather fades. And you see the same as earlier creature with the crystals growing out of its shoulder there upon the ground. And as the creature lies there, and you all are now in a completely empty magic item shop, and you have items you purchased. And as you don't know, you're not exactly sure what is going on throughout the town, who is real, who is not real, who to trust. That's where we're going to be ending tonight's session.
This is very bad.
No,
Guys, we've entered the sus arc.
It's true.
Reminds me of the silence from Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's true.
That's why I was. It was a slight joke because there's like the one silence who's talking to like an American president, and he just is like having the speech, and the guy's just like, "Yeah, I don't care," and then he shoots him with a shotgun, and he dies.
I completely forgot something.
Oh, you forgore?
This is not a joke. As the creature dies, I need you all to end off the session. Make wisdom saving throws.
Oh shit!
But just close 20. No.
Oh, I got a 2. I got a 2.
I got
a 2.
Yeah, you got a 2, huh? Wow, whoop-de-doo, you got a 2. You got a 1.
Let's see. Boom. The goddess tier wisdom save 7.
Oh my god.
We're all failing. We're all failing. We're all failing. We're all dead. We're all dead.
Oh, no.
We're all dead. We're all dead.
As the events of today draw to a close, the memory of this creature fades from your mind. And that's where we're going to be ending tonight's session.
Fuck.
Hey, what are we doing here?
What are we doing here? Why is there a dead body on the ground? Did we
what
do
the
this?
fuck is that?
Yo, cuz, what the fuck is that? Oh, we're in an empty magic shop. That's cool. Did we pay for these?
Anyway,
I don't know what we remember. Oh no.
We will find out next week. Thanks for playing, guys. That was an amazingly
that was so
fun session.
fun.
Eee.